my boyfriend's family reunion when everyone begged me to sleep with his brother, so I did. My boyfriend Logan and I had been together for 4 years, and in all that time, I had never met his family, not once. Every time I brought it up, he'd say, "Not after what happened last time with my ex." I never knew what he meant, but then his mom called one afternoon, and I could hear her voice through the phone. "Bring your girlfriend to the annual barbecue," she exclaimed. "We need to meet her. It's been 4 freaking years." Logan looked like he wanted to say no, but something in her voice made him give in. The entire car ride there, he kept muttering under his breath about how his family was going to ruin everything. He called them psychos. I asked him what he meant, but he just shook his head and told me to trust him. I had no idea what I was walking into. As soon as we knocked on the door, his aunt opened the door, and the second she saw me, her face went completely white like she was shocked to see me. I didn't even say anything yet. That should have been my first clue that something was very, very wrong. His mom rushed over and introduced herself, but she was acting strange. I expected the first thing she'd say to be hello, or even just give me a hug. But instead, she said, "You need to meet Logan's brother. His name is Dean, and you have so much in common, and he's so handsome." It seemed like such a random thing to say that I almost laughed, but Logan didn't laugh. His jaw was clenched with anger. He practically dragged me to the backyard to meet the rest of his family, but as soon as we walked outside, everyone just stared at me, especially his brother Dean. He looked at me like he was seeing a ghost. Dean spoke, "Hi, nice to meet you." "Good to see you too," Logan interrupted, his voice sharp enough to cut glass. From there, every few minutes, one of his family members would try to push me toward Dean and say things like, "Isn't he so handsome?" His mom kept finding excuses to seat us next to each other. His dad kept pulling Logan away whenever Dean got close to me. I figured that maybe Dean was their golden child, and they'd rather me be with him than Logan. I had no idea how dark the truth really was. At one point, his dad turned to Logan and said, "I need your help with the car." Logan tried to object. "No, I'm staying here with OP." His dad interrupted, "I need your help with the car, now." His dad made it clear it wasn't an option. While they were gone, I went into the kitchen to grab some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I had just opened the freezer when Dean cornered me in the kitchen. He didn't say anything, just handed me a knife and cutting board, but didn't give me anything to cut. He just stood there, looking at me like I was a complete stranger he was scared of. "Your family's intense," I said, trying to break the weird tension. "I'm sorry about them," he said quietly. "They mean well. They just..." Before he could finish, Logan stormed in. He spoke, "We're leaving." Dean responded, "But we just got here. Now." Logan interrupted. He tried to shove me out, but his mom was blocking the doorway. She spoke, "You're not going anywhere. Not until she finds out." She looked at me, then at Dean, and forcefully corrected herself. "I mean, not until after dinner. She's not leaving until after dinner." The rest of the afternoon was like watching a car crash in slow motion. His sister got drunk, and at one point grabbed my face and said, "Just kiss Dean already. We're all thinking it." Finally, Logan took my wrist and dragged me toward a corner of the yard. "We're leaving." That's when Dean exploded. Enough. The entire yard went silent. "She deserves to know that she could do better." His mom went white. Logan buried his head in his hands. Dean spoke again and turned to his sister. "Grab my laptop." She nodded silently and left to get it. Logan tried to grab me again to leave, but his own father held him back. "You deserve this," his dad said quietly to Logan. When Dean's sister handed her the laptop, he started typing. When he was done, he whispered, "I'm sorry," before turning the screen towards me. My brain couldn't process what I was seeing at first. I felt bile rise in my throat. He was on a mega drive with dozens of videos. Videos of me that I had no idea were ever taken. Me in my bedroom, me in my bathroom, me in my shower, and the worst, me, Logan, during our most intimate moments in bed. Ones I thought were completely private, all uploaded onto Pornhub, all paired with the most disgusting titles I'd ever seen. "Pathetic girlfriend doesn't know she's worthless. Stupid bitch thinks she matters." My knees gave out, but Dean caught me and explained everything. "I only found out today," Dean said, his voice breaking. "Mom called me this morning when they found out you were coming to the family reunion. They thought if they could just get you to leave him for someone else, me, then you'd never have to know what he did." When I finally looked up, Logan was already walking toward his car. Me and Dean called the police, and Logan got 3 weeks in prison. 6 months ago, me and Dean went on a date, and I can safely say his D is definitely bigger than Logan's.